Welcome to Her Health First, the podcast where Black women's health is centered, respected, and protected. I'm Traci. I'm a registered nurse, a healthcare advocate, and a woman who knows firsthand what it feels like to carry too much while navigating a system that was not built with us in mind. Here, we talk about real health, the physical, the emotional, the mental, and the systemic. We unpack what doctors don't always explain. We name what women are often dismissed for, and we learn how to advocate for ourselves without guilt or fear. This is your space to breathe, to learn, and to put your health first. Let's get into today's episode. There's a quiet tension that shows up every time women talk about health goals. It sounds like motivation, but it feels like pressure. Things like eat better, move more, lose weight, fix your sleep, get your life together. And somewhere along the way, health goals stop being about care and start feeling like a measure of character. If you stick to the goal, you're good. If you don't, you fail. For many women, especially those carrying trauma, chronic stress, or medical fatigue, goal setting becomes another place where shame lives. So instead of feeling supported, you feel judged by symptoms, by culture, and eventually by yourself. This episode is about untangling health from worth, because your value is not something you earn through compliance. We don't talk enough about how health has been moralized, especially for women. There is a subtle message everywhere. If you're disciplined enough, healthy enough, committed enough, your body should cooperate. And when it doesn't, the blame quietly shifts inward. But bodies are not machines. They are shaped by stress, trauma, hormones, access, genetics, grief, and life. When health goals ignore context, they turn into self-surveillance instead of self-care. And for Black women, this moralization is compounded by stereotypes that frame health struggles as personal failure rather than systemic neglect. So gentle goal setting starts by rejecting the idea that your health outcomes reflect your worth. Let's talk about why aggressive goal setting often fails. When goals are rooted in pressure, the nervous system hears threat. It doesn't hear, I want to feel better. It hears, you're not enough yet. That activates stress pathways. Cortisol rises. Motivation drops. And consistency becomes harder, not easier. This is why so many women feel stuck in cycles of all or nothing, on track or off track, and success or failure. So gentle goals work differently. They ask, what feels possible right now? What supports regulation instead of resistance? What would make my body feel safer? Because if we're real about it, healing doesn't respond to force. It responds to safety. A gentle health goal is not a transformation plan. It's a relationship decision. It's choosing to interact with your body with curiosity instead of criticism. Gentle goals sound like, I want to understand my energy patterns. Or they may sound like, I want to notice what helps me feel less inflamed. Or they can even sound like, I want to support my body instead of punishing it. These types of goals, they don't demand perfection, and they allow adjustment. And most importantly, they separate effort from worth. Let's make this tangible. Instead of saying, I need to work out 5 days a week, try saying, I want to move my body in ways that don't exhaust me. Instead of saying, I have to fix my sleep, try, I want to create a wind down routine that feels calming. Instead of saying, I should eat better, try saying, I want to notice which foods help me feel steady. Gentle goals are flexible by design. They expect fluctuation, they allow rest, and they evolve with you. Here's something we don't normalize enough. Health goals will be interrupted. They'll be interrupted by illness. They can be interrupted by caregiving. They can be interrupted by grief, by stress, by life. Because I talk about it all the time. Life is always life-in. We have to be in the mind frame that an interruption is not a failure. An interruption is information. So with gentle goal setting asks, what does my body need right now? It asks, what can be adjusted without shame? It asks, what support is missing? So with gentle goal setting, once you're interrupted, you don't start over from zero. You pause, you reassess, and you continue. Your body is not a problem to solve because you are not behind, you are not broken, and you are not failing at health. Gentle goal setting honors the truth that your worth is already intact. Health is not a moral achievement, it's a relationship that changes over time. And you are allowed to meet yourself with compassion at every single stage. Before you go, I want to remind you that your body is not the problem. Your questions are not too much, and your health deserves time, attention, and care. If today's episode resonated with you, share it with a woman who needs the reminder that she's not alone. And if you haven't already, follow the podcast so these conversations can continue showing up for you. Until next time, take a breath, take your time, and remember, her health comes first.